Hey everybody, thanks for joining me for another My Daily Victories. I'm Nikki with the Victories, and today's victory is all about overcoming fears. And I can talk about this all day long. I have had many fears that I deal with that, I've had to work through, some that I haven't quite conquered yet, but actually making videos, coaching, all of those things, public speaking, those are all fears that I work through on a regular basis to make sure that I don't let it hold me down, because that's what fear does. Fear infiltrates our lives and it affects us to where we actually are paralyzed to even make a move. And the bad part is that a lot of times it's things that we really want to do and really want to accomplish, but we become too afraid to do it. So let me tell you how I think about fear, and how I can overcome it today. And you can use these steps in helping you to overcome some of your fears that you deal with, hopefully all of them. So I have 3 steps that will help you to overcome your fears. Number one, focus on love. So love is the opposite of fear. Fear is a very strong and powerful emotion, but so is love, and they're actually opposite. So anything that I want to do, like making these videos, for example, when I get caught up in, being afraid to do it, that's my ego taking over, me thinking about this from the wrong perspective and wrong point of view, which is all about myself. When I do these videos, it's all about helping other people. That's what I want to accomplish when I make these videos. And so that's all about love of other people, wanting to help. So that takes the fear factor right out of it. So focus on love, whatever it is that you're afraid of, pull from that opposite end of the spectrum, which is love. Put that in the mix and start to focus on that versus what you're afraid of. Because, I could be afraid that people will see my video and maybe they'll laugh, or, they won't be interested. But guess what? I can think about it that way, but I can think about it, oh, well, some people might see my video and actually get something out of it, and it might actually benefit them. So that's the love aspect of it, and that's what you want to focus on. So focus on love. Number 2, feed the strengths within you. So you might be afraid of what you're not good at and failing in that department, which is understandable because we're not all good at everything. We don't all have the same strengths, but you do have strengths. You have things that you're really good at doing. So feed those strengths, really build those strengths that you have, make them even stronger, and the things that you aren't that good at will work themselves out. I mean, you can always focus on what you're not good at and build that as you go, but you really want to live in your strengths, really pour into those, because that's what makes you great, and what you're good at, you want to shine at it. So that will minimize your fear. When you focus on love and you, number 2, feed your strengths, then you don't have to worry about what you're afraid of. What you're afraid of is going to diminish as you feed your strengths. Number 3, you want to face your fear, because ultimately, I mean, that little giant is still gonna be there. So sometimes you got to do it scared. And that's the thing is, like, I can say, well, making these videos is going to help somebody else, and I'm doing it in love, and I'm really strong in this part, so I'm going to really focus on that. But I might still be afraid. And guess what? You got to do it anyways. Life is short, and what you want to accomplish is not going to wait for you. You have to go and just do it. You're going to be afraid, just be afraid and do it anyway. So sometimes it is, you just have to face that fear. So once you do it, like the first video I ever made, I was really nervous and scared, and it's not great. It's not. I mean, they're getting better and better, I think, but The thing about it is, I had a great message and I wanted to put it out there, and so I did it. I faced the fear, I just did it, and that was a victory for me. Every time I post a video, it is truly a victory for me because it is a fear that I have. Every time that I would go on stage and talk in front of people was a victory for me because I was really afraid, but I did it anyway. So that's number three. Face it, do it. You're gonna be afraid. It's okay, you will get through it. And every time you do it, it's going to get easier. So those are my top three things for overcoming fear. I hope you have a victory today with fear and just knock it out. Do what you want to do it in love, use your strengths, and face it. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.